Hello everyone, welcome to episode 11 of Final Fantasy X. We are still working our way through the Kilika Forests. Last time we beat up a big monster.
How do you pronounce it?
Kilikas?
Kilika?
Kilika. But
It just seems...
here I'm going to be leveling up for the first time with all the characters. You can kind of get an idea of how it works. I included it all, but you can tell me if you want me to include this in the future or you think it's not really that interesting. So you got a bit of freedom, like you can see the path diverges up ahead on that M, so I could like go to the sword or go up to these crossed swords. It'll take me different routes. I mean, that path in particular happens to end immediately after, but it's kind of nice I have a bit of character customization, or you can like be obtuse and go completely backwards and make your character just like you could make Lulu just like Wakka if you really wanted to, which would be a huge waste of time, but it's just an option. And it's cool to see what you're leveling up. Like there it says, you know, Lulu's evasion increased by 2. I'm like, oh, she's gonna be able to dodge better now. And then you can like immediately feel it too, like these attacks that you expect to get hit by, she just swiftly moves out of the way, like, oh. my.
Becomes a gymnast.
Yeah. And she's just hemmed her skirt a little bit more, so, or dress.
Yeah. Right before you said play, for some reason I was looking at an infographic on how what women should do with their dress if they have to suddenly fight someone.
Oh. What should they do?
Let's see, like, you gotta imagine a big skirt at the end, right? So they grab as much as they can, kind of like a towel, and then you like kind of spin it into like a knot. Then you tie it around your backside.
Oh, I see, yeah.
But don't reference me if you ever have to fight someone and you're a woman on your wedding day.
It's biggest concern for a lot of people on their wedding days. What am I gonna do if this man gets out of hand? Kimahri, who we just passed, because like I said before, he's like, they allow you to just kind of do whatever you want with him. Like his path is really close to everyone else's paths, so you can just make him exactly like Wakka or Lulu or whoever if you want. He's just always going to be weaker than them because it takes a few levels to travel over there. And like the suggested way was definitely not the way I did it, so I'm curious to see how good he'll be, because they were saying like start him off with like the thief class and then circle back and make him like a Wakka class, because Wakka has tons of accuracy and power. And like,
Who are these men?
just crusaders. We talked to them last episode, so there's no point. They just say like, yes sir.
These stone steps have a history, you know.
Do we have to hear everything you have to say?
Lord O'Holland trained here at his...
Yeah, Lord. Oh, yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like, are they warming up for Blitzball?
A race, huh?
Bring out a ball. What do you say, Titus?
Think you can beat me?
Do you?
You not think you would?
Ready?
Set.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ah, huh? Hey!
Like how? Like this is.
Kids.
At this point, I wouldn't race if that's how they're going to act.
Yeah. Kimahri's also upset about that. Oh god, no! Yuna's dead!
Sin spawn.
I won!
By the way, I won, brother. So yeah, back-to-back boss fights. So this guy's in a big armored shell, and these little tentacles will absorb all magic attacks. So you just want to kill the tentacles first. They have very low HP, so it doesn't take too long.
Nothing about them looks like they absorb magic.
Yeah, I didn't test it out. I just read the guide that said that happened, so I'm like, strange.
That's where you got Blitzball, the Waka man.
Yeah. And then, I'll tell you after.
That really stings getting hit by that attack.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a whip times 3.
Yeah, like it's just a very powerful blunt force just by its weight, but it also has like whip properties which kind of lash you. Like, Jesus, nothing about this is fun.
God, this hurts. That only took 1/10 of my damage. How resilient am I?
So yeah, it's weak to fire.
I thought I'd always a stat off against that thing, but
Yeah, and obviously it's armored, so
can it harm you now?
well, you saw it did like a sigh, which kind of lets out a lot of like gas and does damage to everyone. So
Oh, I thought just. Oh no.
yeah,
Like, no way to defend himself, or you'd move.
yeah.
I guess I can dig.
But yeah, once you do enough damage, he'll come out of his shell and start attacking you for more. But Kamari, his special property is he can pierce armor with his
Yeah, he's
lance.
so much more HP than the rest of the team.
Well, the other two are mages. But yeah.
Glass cannons.
But yeah, I was surprised how much HP Kamari just has. Which is nice, because he feels useless a lot of the time.
Oh, you should have just done this at the beginning.
What's that?
You should have just done this at the beginning. This
Yeah.
form.
Just gone all out while he still had his tentacles to help him.
Does this thing have its own level up system?
No, it just levels up with you now,
Yeah.
I believe. It might have its own own independent strength, because I know this, like, she'll get other summons, and this one kind of becomes irrelevant pretty quickly.
Poor guy.
But for right now, it's very powerful. Like, it's pretty much just been 1v1ing bosses on its own every fight. And it's immune to all, like, status ailments. Like, there was poison or whatever. And all it did was just the physical damage of poison instead of actually, like, hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
Which is lovely. And Valifor gets its limit or overdrive really easily, which is great because pretty much every fight I can use it
Yeah.
to just get an overkill on a boss.
Like that last boss, you almost got an overkill on.
Yeah, that was the only one I wasn't able to.
Is there an exact HP count on the internet of the enemies? They could just mathematically count out.
Yep. It says it here too. Well, I won't say here because I'm about to do an overdrive, but it just says in the top left, like 79 out of, like it had 4,000 HP.
There's 79 HP left.
Something like that. Because you can equip different weapons and armor, which will give you the ability to sense. So it says like what it's weak against and how much HP it has.
Yeah.
And right now, Yuna and Waka both have a weapon that does that. Which is pretty nice. And I'm glad they did it because, I mean, I know all this stuff anyways because I just look it up online. It just saved me the time of doing what I already would.
Yeesh.
Sorry about that. Hope to break you in a little slower.
Being a guardian's tiring.
Boy!
They're getting too much credit.
You got
Yeah.
talent.
Nah.
You just hightailed it and
So,
That
what are these sin spawn
winged
anyway?
beast to take care of it.
Fiends.
Yeah,
They fly
I mean,
from sin's body
him and
when they're left
Waka were the
behind
two
to
most
escape.
useless in this fight.
Leave him alone and see
Because
what
Lulu
comes
had the
back.
fire
Gotta
damage
be
and
quick.
Kamari had the piercing
That
damage, and
moment
then
when Waka told me I
Yuna
had
just did like
talent
80% of the work with her
I
summon.
think that was when I started seriously considering.
Alright, let's keep racing,
becoming a
boys.
guardian.
Yeah. At the Rod of Darkness. which is something I will never equip. But that's it for this time.
But
Next time,
no one else can have it now.
Yeah. We'll head up to the temple, which is where we're trying to be.